There?
Yeah. Are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that. Say the word, Father.
Now!
Nista!
Watch the fire!
Nista!
Injured one back here. So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a thimble winter, perhaps. Seen my share.
Oh, I recognize where we are now. What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
This one.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What? What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
Raider on the left! Good show!
Wow. A lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
He must have been inside the stave when I fixed it. Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here? Hey, Svanna, you're not scared. You're a brave girl.
Atreus!
Hey, I'm just checking on...
To bed!
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
You can trust me. Well, I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Will shoot on sight. Lots of friendly people lived here. First few months after the outbreak, they had a lot of looting. Everyone got paranoid. You remember any of that, Joel?
Aw, doggies.
You're gonna want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
What is this?
Oh, this is an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about these. They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way. Joel?
That's true. This thing would drive around and play real loud, creepy music, and kids would come running out to buy ice cream.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
Man, you lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Fireflies were here.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
How are we gonna find them?
I know a guy. A brother, actually. He was a Firefly. Last I heard, he was in Wyoming. We get there, we find him, we find the Fireflies. What do you say, you in?
Sounds like a good plan, man.
Hey, Henry.
C'est à ton frère que tu fais du tort.
London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there can be shortages of food and medicine in advanced countries. And yet, here we are. Those old government promises of adequate food turn out to be just food. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medicines. Hundreds have already died of conditions that are cured. The black market, the criminal gangs, run the city. And Prime Minister Devon Saunders is around to emergency care. How do we go from consumer corridors to a place of empty shelves? Fighting what turns land to a wild west of borders, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes to the podcast by keeping their identities. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
Look, I mean, what's the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? The first stuff that stopped from coming in was fresh food. You can live without fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse when you figured it out. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes stopped. Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use in cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer. But that stuff has a half-life of 66 hours. As soon as those rules went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying. And then the medicines. The thing is, there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was a moment before it took place when actually there were some efforts to stockpile substances. There were some things that could be done. For a lot of it, there was simply nothing that could be done. We had a major problem with drugs for schizophrenia. So we saw such an uptick in the kind of attacks that on the street, people suffering on their own because they didn't have the mental health drugs, because those drugs simply couldn't be stockpiled. We eventually found the same thing with foods that weren't produced in the UK. And the trouble with the UK was we don't produce our own food. We never have. For hundreds of years, we produced under half of our own food. We started having significant material problems. In Britain always told itself it had this national myth, right, that it was because it got war, they could go through any kind of hardship. I mean, that wasn't really the case. Actually, people during the war were far more frightened than this historical stuff makes out. Now,
This is going to go up.
Why are you here? Can't we have a civilized discussion? I don't really feel like talking right now.
Or see someone who does not belong, you must report to our personnel immediately.